Hello, I'm Shalgosky and I'm the Curator at the University of Warwick. The University of Warwick has an art collection, about 800 pieces, which is on open display across the entire campus. It was founded in the 60s, and among the early works are some very beautiful, large North American and British colour field painting by artists such as Jack Bush and Patrick Heron. And the academic staff of the mathematics department always made a very strong pitch for these paintings. They argued that they dealt with space, with abstract space, and they deal with numbers which form abstract topology and topography, and that they, and only they, among all the academics on campus, could understand and relate to these works of art. In 2002, a new building was built for the Institute of Mathematics and Statistics, and we had the opportunity to commission a work particularly for this building. Of course, it had to be a large colour field painting, but we wanted a contemporary artist, and ultimately we chose Davenport, whose work was known for making abstract work through pouring household paint down canvas and hardboard. And so we approached Ian and negotiated the possibility of him doing what would then be his largest work, 3 stories high, 30 metres wide. It took him a month to mix the colours, and the colours, I feel, are very contemporary colours. They're the colours of the 21st century. They're not the earth pigments of oil or traditional oil paints. You know, it's bright bubblegum pink, it's fantastic synthetic blue, a really vivid green. You know, contemporary colours that you see replicated around us in an urban environment. Ian's technique is to use a syringe to climb to the top of a scaffold tower with a syringe filled with the right colour and carefully press it so that the paint falls in a narrow straight line downwards and then pools on the floor. We've actually constructed a small plinth at the bottom really to hold people back from the work and stop it getting too badly scratched. And the paint pooled here, and it was so beautiful we left it, so in a way we got 2 for the price of 1. It's an exceptionally large work, and I think it functions perfectly as a colour field painting. It is a field. It's much bigger than the human eye can take in all at once, and so your eye has to travel across it. And as it does, the reds come forward, the paler blues and greens go backwards, and so it seems to take on a sculptural form, and the colours really shimmer and scintillate across the eye. And so you find yourself either standing back and being dazzled, or coming closer and really looking at different sections. And I know every section is interesting, and you start to look at the top up there. So there's a green and a blue stripe, and then as they come down, the blue starts to merge, it swings over to the green, the khaki green, which is still wet. And so a little bit of colour mixing takes place, and then you have still the khaki stripe, the blue stripe, but also a third colour, a self-mixed stripe coming down, and then it comes down further and then just kicks in together, so then it moves off, and then you have the puddle on the ground below. So this is a painting where you can actually start to chart the process and see the way that the elements of chance and deliberation and choice are fused together to create this sensational work.